Good fucking... Yeah, do we get a thank you?
We do not get a thank you.
No, all that effort to save his ass. Lance. Unhelpful.
Christ, what an asshole. Alright,
He just wants to be your best friend. It's like, I got my brother killed, so... I mean, I guess it's probably not totally his fault.
it's mostly his fault, I would say. What's
Really
his
adds
name?
a level of tragedy to Vice City stories.
What's up?
Really adds a level of tragedy to Vice City stories.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, this is... I love this guy's just having a problem with the French.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that that's like several missions of him just like
Really delight.
upsetting the French government.
Yes.
Like, I thought he meant like a gang of French immigrants.
No.
But he means like he is in trouble with the state of France.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I think is so fucking cool.
Yeah, he's really delightful, and he's voiced by Paul, who
I do not
I
know.
think it was also some fairly good.
That is, yeah, that's
Alright.
cool that they get such like good voice actors.
This place, stupid France, exactly.
Stupid France can't even maintain a republic for more than like 6 months. Yeah. Fuck them. We did so much longer. I think we can as a republic.
Alright, so we got this.
That's what we say we are, right?
We got a helicopter.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's like, what, past midnight, which means I could do Blood Ring, maybe.
Oh, what is that?
It is Demolition Derby sword.
Cool. Like, real quick,
Car
before I
race.
kill this, like, mob boss who's
Yeah.
out to kill me, I'm gonna go win a demolition derby.
It's available after 8 p.m., but I'm not sure it's going to be available after midnight, so let me just double check. Not having lag would be awesome.
Sorry.
And get to
Blame Spectrum.
I don't know if I'm going to do that. Alright, well, anyway, since we're at it, I'm just going to fly over. Alright, I got the stadium, and here we have this kind of new area apparently called Kruger Islands. I wonder if they added it to the actual
What's
game
it
map.
called?
Kruger Islands for some reason. Apparently, yes, that's what I said. You can also see it on the map on the left here. And is the area indicated? No, it's not. Anyway, apparently this is actually stolen or repurposed from a different a mod called Vice Cry, Vice City Far Cry, whatever. I don't know. There's some. Fuck me! What now?
Wow, you just
That
got
was a landmine.
blown up by a landmine.
Fascinating. Fascinating stuff.
A little surprising.
Yeah, so that's new and different. That wasn't there. That wasn't there. In
That's
the
new
original.
and
The islands
different.
weren't there. The landmines weren't there. Although, so that's kind of funny. They've been Rockstar had been trying to put a landmine weapon into like every GTA starring from Vice City,
Oh.
but it never ended up in there.
Oh.
It's like there's like it's in the files in Vice City and San Andreas and like Vice City stories,
Well, that's funny.
and it's always like sort of kind of functional. I think it was like fully functional by the time they made Vice City stories, but they never actually implemented it because why would you bother? Like, when is it going to be useful?
Right, when you would, because you would need some, if you were using it in a mission in game, you would need someone to step on it.
Exactly.
And it's like, how do you make sure the player puts it in the exact right spot, and then the AI, like the character goes and steps on it.
Exactly, and it's like, you know, like you already have a remote charges or satchel charges of some sort usually.
Right.
And it just tends to be not super practical. So we're destroying 4 boats in 4 minutes. That's pretty exciting. It tends to be not super practical. among other reasons, because Jesus, this goes too fast. It kind of reminds me of the like how you have these garages where you can put bombs into cars.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, you can have like a remote detonated thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remote detonated bomb. It's like, okay, that kind of makes sense. What the fuck? I'm the one who's getting blown up.
Oh dear.
Wow, okay, this went terribly. I seem to be...
Sinking.
Yeah.
You didn't die. That's
no,
impressive.
I didn't die, but I'm not exactly winning at this either, am I?
Are you pointing at something?
Could you actually look up the 8 balls garages in GTA 3?
8 balls garages.
Yeah, so there are 3 of them,
Uh-huh.
right? And they have different rules.
3
they do
8 ball
different
locations.
things.
You want me to pull up like the wiki?
Yeah, 8 ball autos. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So like one of them is gonna be you put a bomb, you exit out of the car, it's gonna blow up like a regular charge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say summary. There's no bomb shops. Every city saying
It's in Vice City, and there was a summary up there. Their phone number is the Rockstar Game zip code.
nice.
It says a spiritual successor to the bomb shops featured in the classic games.
Right. Remote timed engine ignition. Okay, yes, exactly. So that was what I was talking about. The different
Okay.
garages have different rules. They do different things. So you take a car to one, it's gonna give you one type of bomb. Take a car to a different one, it's gonna give you a different type of bomb. Which is like, okay, that's pretty neat. All right.
Right.
You know, you kind of none of this is signposted. None of this is in the manual. You just kind of discover this, and it's kind of cool. It's for the free roam kind of emergent gameplay.
Okay.
The first one is
It's not in a mission?
it's available whenever. It is used in certain missions.
Okay.
But like, okay, so the first one is just like, it's remote detonated. You have a pager or whatever. You have a remote. You just punch it whenever you want it to blow up, and a car blows up. And
Right.
that the use cases for that are so obvious that I'm not even going to insult you by clarifying them, right? Because it's a remote bomb.
Yes, fantastic.
Then the timer one is a little bit seems like it's a little bit trickier. You have to you exit out of the car, then the timer starts and then it blows up. But I think the purposes of that one are also pretty clear. And then the last one is ignition, which means that an NPC has to get into it,
right,
and start driving off, and then they're gonna blow up.
right.
And this is relevant to one of the missions, exactly one that I'm aware of.
Do they think it's their car? So do you go get the bomb and then put it on a car?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You
can put it on
steal
any
a car.
Oh.
Yeah. In the mission, you steal
Right.
a car, and then the guy blows up when he tries to leave his,
Right.
this restaurant that he's at or whatever. It's called Mike Lip's Last Lunch. It's
Yeah,
about
I
one
think
of
I
the
remember
Pirelli
that.
brothers, and just
Yeah.
Lots of screaming, but not enough screaming. 'Cause I'm
This is
still-
kind of... I don't know if I like this.
Well, no.
I don't like seeing their charred bodies fall to the ground after they've been running in
not
fear.
terribly pleasant, I suppose. Anyway, and there's one other mission maybe where you can kind of trick a guy into running to his car as he tries to escape from you by first stealing his car, but I'm actually not even sure about that because it might be locked. And maybe there's a couple other mission related places where you can kind of where someone is running away, you trick them into getting into a car by placing a car near them, and then they're going to yeah, this fucking sucks.
Sorry,
obviously.
did you see the fucking fire truck?
Yeah.
Just fucking mount the staircase.
Yeah.
Wow, and now they're stuck. Hey, you light
Hey,
the
I
fire
don't
truck
like
on
you
fire.
Yeah. Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Dude. That would be quite lighting it on fire.
Oh,
Close.
worse.
Anyway, you can
yes.
kind of trick the NPCs into doing this thing, is the
Right.
idea. It's very tricky, like you have to kind of know what's happening, but it does lead to some fairly elegant solutions for certain missions. A lot of people have to know all this stuff in advance.
Right.
But it's completely irrelevant to free roam, I think. And it's like, you know, in free roam you kind of want to cause chaos, and it's like, why would you have an ignition thing?
Right, because nobody's gonna like it. I guess like you could just steal randos' cars.
Yeah, but they're
and
not
give it
typically
back.
going to steal. Like, they're typically not going to remember that it's
Oh,
their
that it's
car,
their car,
right?
and then get back in. Because when you
Exactly.
steal from the randos, they just run away. Like, and that's your car
Exactly, yeah. And it's like, you're very rarely going to run across NPCs who are going to steal your car.
now. Right.
And like, there's no multiplayer. In fact, this is probably most relevant in multiplayer for GTA 5, because you can like have a car where like someone steals your car and then they just immediately fucking die and blows up, which is fun. Always fun. But aside from that, it just doesn't feel.
Right.
It feels very tied to the like this specific use case in the storyline,
Yeah.
which is cool, which is cinematic, which is, you know, interesting, but it's it just doesn't seem to be very well thought out. I think by
Yeah.
the time they made Vice City, they completely gave up on everything apart from the remote detonator,
Yes.
because that's the only thing it actually uses.
Right. Yeah, I feel like I think there was maybe there was one mission though where I was like, why is this on a timer? Like why would you set like there's something that you have to blow up that you do have to just like get the fuck out.
Is it the Haitian bomb factory?
I think so.
Possibly? Yeah, I think this is one.
And it's like, why would you do this?
Yeah, exactly. Or possibly just the little helicopter, the remote control.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Of like, why would this be the way that you do this?
You know.
But that's because Burt Reynolds just for funsies.
Yeah, look, he just wants time is money, all right, especially in high-powered real estate deal.
And indeed.
You know, I'm gonna blame the lag here again. Maybe it's like something about the physics where I can.
This one just seems hard too because it takes a while for them to die. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
it takes some time and they might like get away.
Yeah, it's very difficult to tell like just how far the fire goes,
Yeah. How far
Right.
you can actually
and
spray it.
it feels like it should be further than it is. But
Right.
And then you have to kind of like chase them down and be like, hey, assholes.
Come back,
Oh,
get on
and then
fire,
they're like,
and then you get lit
oh.
on fire and you get shot.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that just sad?
It's very sad.
Anyway. So far we've gotten blown up,
Yep. Lit on fire,
lit
shot,
on fire,
shot and lit on fire.
shot and lit on fire. That's the most humiliating one.
I like when you got lit on fire because you were trying to pick up a health thing.
Yeah, isn't that ironic?
It was very ironic.
I know.
I don't think that was worth it, honey. I gotta say, the math wasn't mathin'.
Yeah, well, at least we're very close, and when I'm done with that, I can go do the thing with beating the people to death with a dildo. Can I do that on stream? Can I beat people to death with a dildo on stream?
You did it before. That was the very first one that we did. You were like halfway through the game or something when we streamed it.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Oh wait, no. And then there was actually,
Did I just
it wasn't
find
that
the
one.
dildo
You just found, because I
Dark
have a
Whale
stream that
and,
says forensics will never be able to figure this
Yes,
out.
you're
So
right.
very early on in the game, actually. It wasn't even that first stream, but
Yeah.
very early on in the game, you found the dildo. And apparently it's
Yeah,
fine.
I think it's actually Yeah, nobody cares. Very nice.
Yeah, they didn't get in trouble for it, so must be fine.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at all those people on fire running. It's so sad.
Yeah, and man, yeah, you know, the dismemberment, the chainsaw and so on, I'm also very frustrated. There's no flamethrowers in any of the GTAs. They keep like, people keep coming up with fan theories that, oh, this big GTA 5 online update is the one where they're gonna bring back the flamethrower. It must be the, you know, GTA 3 25-year anniversary event or whatever, which was, I guess, the 20-year anniversary event was in 2021.
Trevor never uses a flamethrower?
No.
That is...
No fire weapons.
Oh.
Which is, you know, wait, maybe Molotovs? Maybe Molotovs.
I'm pretty sure he used Molotovs.
There's definitely gasoline. They're just like cans of gasoline.
Yeah,
but there's
he definitely
no
like blows shit up.
And you know what people got for the 20-year GTA 3 anniversary thing?
What?
A GTA Online t-shirt.
Tragic, like for their character?
Yes, like for their character.
Tragic!
It's sad. It's like...
Something like that happened for the Sims community too. It was like fuck. It was like one new guitar or like a new laundry basket.
That's
and everybody was like, why don't you just
nice!
kick us? Why don't you just fucking kick us?
Yeah, hell yeah, got him.
Nice! Oh, you did it! Good job, hon. Well, yeah, because I remember distinctly there being a lot of flames and blowing things up when Trevor is fighting the, like, that onrush of bikers.
Oh.
But you're right, I don't think he uses a flamethrower, he just does, like, Molotovs and
Actually,
stuff.
could you double check for me, like,
Does
you're
he
on
use...
the GTA wiki, just
Right.
checking flamethrower. The page for flamethrower to make sure. But I'm like very confident. I'm pretty sure they haven't added it, you know, since I played it last. Appears in Chinatown Wars, which counts, I suppose, but it's a Nintendo DS game. What the
Interesting.
hell?
Yeah, it says it appears in all of them from Grand Theft Auto to Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. Do you think they just couldn't figure out... Well, I mean, obviously they could figure out fire physics because things are on fire.
Yeah,
so that's not a good
like
theory.
you could have Molotovs. They have gas cans, which are great in GTA 5 and online. But I guess, I don't know, maybe they just felt it was in somewhat poor taste or, you know, excessive, or maybe overpowered or something.
Maybe.
Or like,
maybe they just didn't like the idea of people lighting people on fire.
Oh, it also might be that, you know, you have one thing on Twitch or whatever.
It's just telling me that Twitch is like, you have a notification. They haven't
cool.
liked it yet, but it's not the chat.
Okay. Yeah, I think, how should I put it? I don't think it's the physics. I'm not even sure it's about the balance, because who cares about the balance? You just put a weapon in one spot in the map and then don't give any, like, ammo refills or whatever.
Right.
And,
You just make it so people can't immediately buy it.
Yeah, exactly. Or just don't put it into weapon stores at all, which I think is what they did for a couple of them. No, I think it's almost more like the realism of the weapon inventory system. Because, like, you want to make a realistic flamethrower, you're going to have a big-ass can of gasoline,
have, like,
right?
a whole,
Where does it come from? You know, how do you realistically have a character, you know, like, just taking a massive tank of gasoline out from somewhere? How do you make that play nice with, like, all the clothing items, whatever? I think, honestly, that would be worth the trouble.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's kind of my speculation, but I don't think, like, the balance or that has anything to do with it. No. Or the violence, because you can still just pour gasoline on people and fucking
That's true, but why no chainsaw?
That is because of the it's too gruesome. It's just too gruesome.
Because you would be able to see the details of, like, how someone's being sliced and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And
Fair
it's
enough.
just like they don't do it here.
Right,
and,
people just kind of go, ah, and
yeah.
get like blood splattered.
Exactly. Although they do have like removing legs, and do they have removing legs here?
I think people can lose arms, I think.
They can lose arms. Okay, yeah.
I'm not
so
sure about legs, but
I'm
people's
pretty
arms
sure,
can
yeah.
pop off, and their
you
fucking
can
head
obviously
can pop
headshots,
up.
yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm taking a suitcase, bring to hideout and docks. And
Wow, way to be inconspicuous.
Yeah, exactly. I'm very inconspicuous.
Totally. I think somebody just died off to the side.
Yeah, because they good. Fuck 'em.
Good, fuck 'em.
Yeah, so we got bring the thing to the docks. We've got 5 stars, which is perfectly okay. I'm gonna fly through a couple of the wanted stars.
Wonder how many of these ska songs have the name ska in them. In the
quite a
title.
few,
Yeah,
obviously.
because there's Ska Hoopla, Ska Nation, Ska Wave, just in the last couple.
Nice.
Glad
Well,
you're
you know what
enjoying it.
you're in for. It's
Yeah.
better than being surprised by stuff.
I would agree with that, yes.
Oh fuck me, fuck.
Uh-oh. We're
this
getting
is-
shot at?
yeah.
Oh, the cops are mad at you. What'd you
Yeah, well,
do?
I took that suitcase from that guy in downtown, and I'm like, whatever.
Oh, they're
Okay.
mad about it.
Yeah, so we got that. We've got this fucking star. There's another one that is also next to Sunshine Autos. There might be another one somewhere.
This is like one of the rampagers.
Yes, exactly. So this is you get a suitcase in downtown, you bring it to the docks with a 5-star wanted level. Fortunately, you can decrease the wanted level, which is
For the bribe
extremely
stars?
helpful. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you can't even do that. You know,
Right,
if you
right.
have a stolen car, it's got a fucking horn going off all the time. You can't do anything about it. Which is fine in terms of balance, but it just makes it trickier. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I demand dismemberment.
So you're upset that you can't brutally dismember people in the newer games?
Yeah, I just think,
I just think it's a weird line to draw. I guess I kind of see that, because like the torture scene is like, and you're also, I think, allowed to not. You can choose to not do the torture.
You're
no, you
not
have
allowed.
to.
You have to do the
Okay,
torture.
I hated that part. I did not.
It
enjoy
is
that.
unpleasant.
And I think that's I remember being impressed that they had managed to make violence unpleasant in a GTA thing. Yeah, I guess there are like some things. There were several things in GTA 5 where I was like, fuck, like that felt too real and gross. Like when you fail to rescue Michael and
yeah.
he gets fucking meat grinded.
Yes,
That's one of the worst things ever. I think about that a lot.
Right, I did this. Very nice. And I guess
Nice.
we're about time. Yeah, I was just gonna say, it makes sense. It's a little bit gruesome, but it's
Yeah.
also like, I don't know, it's just weird to me because then I go and like play Bioshock Infinite and it's like that's got, chopping physics and I'm like, well, I know it's different, but still,
That's
it's a
like,
different
yeah.
tone, but I don't
Different
know.
tone, different, and I feel like, I don't know, the characters are a little bit different there. They are kind of stylized, even if the
Yeah.
graphics on that game are like fucking miraculous.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm hoping that this new game is going to have a more serious tone, but also take that advantage to like really say something interesting about extreme violence.
So you want it to have a more interesting,
I
or
want it
more
to have a more serious
serious
tone
tone.
as well as more extreme violence.
Amazing.
Because that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all
You
about.
heard it here first. I want the games to stay silly and farcical, but
Like
I don't
Saints
think
Row.
that's what they're going to do, huh?
Play Saints Row. I don't know.
Yeah, like I like goofiness. I like that aspect of these games a lot. I like that they're satire.
VR photorealistic beating a man to death with a cleaver at the docks simulator.
Right. Amazing. That's what you want?
I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, but my guess is that they're going to go more serious because I feel like GTA 4 and GTA 5 went in that direction, or at least like GTA 5 definitely feels even more like a movie.
Yeah. All right, I guess I'm done.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like a more serious movie. Like obviously Vice City is kind of is referencing Scarface, but in a very cartoony way. And I just don't like GTA 5 I feel like was a lot less cartoony. Anyway, that's it for us today. Thank you all so much